The original Diavel was a paradox, a power cruiser that could embarrass sport bikes on a twisty road. For 2023, Ducati didn't just update it, they reforged it from the ground up. And in doing so, they executed one of the most significant engine swaps in modern motorcycling. Gone is the beloved Testastretta V-twin. In its place throbs the heart of the Panigale V4, the 1158C Granturismo V4. But this is more than just an engine swap. This is a complete philosophical and mechanical recalibration. Today, we will deconstruct this machine piece by piece to understand if this brutal fusion of Italian engineering is a masterpiece or an identity crisis on two wheels. Let's begin with the core, the 1158cc Granturismo V4. Derived from the track weapon Panigale V4, this engine has been fundamentally reconfigured for the Diavel. Ducati's engineers didn't just detune it, they reimagined its character. The figures are staggering, 68 horsepower and 93 pound-feet of torque. But the story isn't in the peak numbers, it's in the delivery. Compared to the Panigale, the Granturismo uses longer valve timing and different intake tracks to create a colossal, accessible wave of torque from as low as 4,000 RPM. The V-twin was all about low-end punch. The V4 is about relentless linear acceleration that pulls to the red line with the ferocity of a superbike. It's tractable in the city, but open the throttle, and the horizon rushes at you with terrifying speed. This engine provides a dual personality, civilized when you need it, savage when you want it. To handle this immense power, Ducati needed a chassis that could defy the cruiser stereotype. The foundation is a stout steel trellis frame, directly derived from the Diavel 1260, but it's what's attached to it that matters. The radical change is the rear suspension. Ducati abandoned the old horizontal shock for a fully adjustable monoshock, directly connected to a new, cast aluminum single-sided swing arm. This is a clear message. Cornering performance is paramount. The ergonomics reinforce this. The seat is low, at just 30.7 inches, making it accessible. But the foot pegs are relatively high and rear set, and the handlebars are a flat, wide bar. You don't sit in this bike, you sit on it, in a commanding, aggressive stance that is far closer to a street fighter than a laid-back cruiser. Visually, the Diavel V4 is a complex sculpture. It's muscular, almost overweight looking from certain angles, yet it possesses a technical elegance. The design is dominated by two elements: the shoulders of the 17-liter fuel tank, which create a powerful profile, and the stunning minimalist tail section. The rear end is a work of art. It's short, sharp, and frames that massive 240-section rear tire without looking bulky. The exhaust, a 4x2x1 system, is neatly tucked underneath, contributing to the clean, uncluttered lines. This is a design that uses negative space and sharp angles to hide its mass. It's intentionally intimidating, a predator in a segment often filled with poseurs. Beneath the brutal exterior lies one of the most sophisticated electronic brains on two wheels. The 5-inch TFT dashboard is your gateway to a suite of rider aids that make this raw power accessible, not just terrifying. You have multiple riding modes: sport, touring, and urban, each recalibrating power, throttle response, and intervention levels. The cornering ABS and traction control are now lean angle sensitive, providing safety even when you're heeled over. For the drag strip enthusiast, there's launch control. And crucially, the latest generation wheelie control is a sanity preserver, expertly managing the front end under hard acceleration. This electronic umbrella gives you the confidence to explore the bike's limits without constantly fearing its consequences. So what is the final verdict? The 2023 Diavel V4 is not a cruiser. It is a hypersport motorcycle dressed in muscular clothing. On the road, the performance is breathtaking. The chassis is unbelievably agile for a 240 kg+ machine, flicking into corners with a lightness that defies its looks. The suspension soaks up imperfections, while communicating everything you need to know. The brakes, with their twin 330mm discs and Brembo M432 monoblock calipers, are simply sublime, powerful, and effortlessly controllable. It is a bike that shrinks around you, transforming from a visual behemoth into a precise surgical instrument the moment you turn the handlebars. It is, without a doubt, the ultimate power cruiser that refuses to be called a cruiser. If you enjoyed this deconstruction, please subscribe and let us know in the comments which machine we should analyze next.